Listen, little bit of that fam. Welcome to another vlog. Yes, I'm in the kitchen. All right. So today I'm going to make something. I'm not going to say exactly what it is yet, but I do have some of my ingredients laid out. I have some bananas, frozen bananas that I had in the freezer, of course, to drain that water off. And I also have some pomegranate, which I put a piece of paper towel over it to absorb the water because, yes, I do freeze my pomegranate. When pomegranate season comes around, I take them out the pod and I do freeze them because I take these out and I just snack on them. I just love me some pomegranate. So I have the bananas and I have the pomegranate. So what do you guys think I'm going to make? All right, we'll see. All right. So I'm going to take my bananas, frozen bananas. And this, I think, no, nothing. This, I have 2.5 bananas here. And this is the first time that I'm going to be making this. I'm not sure, I'm just gauging the amount of bananas that I'm using. And this is 1/4, no, this is a cup. Yeah, 1 cup of pomegranate. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to go ahead and mix the bananas around. They're still a little frozen. I probably should have taken them out early this morning, but I didn't. I did not. And it is, wow, 4:33 in the afternoon, guys, and I'm here making, I should be relaxing now, but it's okay. I'm on summer break, so this morning when I got my toes done, it's been a few months since I did them. Oh my God, guys, you couldn't see my toes. Oh my Lord. Oh, but it is what it is. So when I got them done this morning, and I'm feeling nice. It's feeling good. All right, so the bananas are done. I don't want them too watery, because not watery. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't want them to mash out too much because I like a little chunk in my my food when I'm eating it. So now I'm going to take the pomegranate and I'm gonna spoon that in there and just toss all of it. But I'm telling you guys, I love me some pomegranate. So when the season is comes in, I usually, like I said, purchase them and take them out the pod and freeze them. And it's such a good, refreshing little treat. The ice and it's just so delicious. So let me go ahead and mix this up a little bit. All right, so let me put that to the side. I'm not sure if I'm going to need this extra. Let me get rid of these. Oh, that's not good. So now I have my measuring cups here. This one is 1 cup and this is 1 cup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my, no, and I'm not making pancake, but I'm using my pancake and waffle mix. All right. Remember, this kind of mix is multi-purpose. Yes, multi-purpose. So let me just wipe this out. All right, so I'm going to get 1 cup. Oh, actually, sorry, this is not the 1 cup. This is a 1/4 cup. So I'm going to use this 1/4 cup to fill the cup, if that makes sense. 1/4 cup to fill the cup. All right. Yeah, it makes sense. 1/4 cup to fill the cup. So I'm filling this. All right, so that's 1 cup. I'm going to drop that in here. And I'm going to go ahead and mix this around. I'm not using the mixer. I'm going to mix this, everything else is going to be mixed by hand. And I'm going to grab my milk. Remember, this mix is multi-purpose. And I'll link a picture of the mix that I use in the, I shouldn't be using this hand. Guys, I hurt myself the other day right here. Oh my gosh. But I'm using it. So it's getting a really nice mixture. You guys can see that. Yeah. So let me grab my milk. And this milk, I'm going to use you guys know I like my Califia. So I'm going to go ahead and use the oat milk. And I am going to, before I do that, I'm going to measure out my other cup of mix. Because I don't like to use the same measuring cup. for my wet and dry mixture. And who knows, I might put a little bit more than a cup. All right, so put it in the sink. Put this to the side for now. And I am going to grab me some milk. This is 1 cup, but I'm not using a full cup. I would say maybe it's 1/4 cup of milk. I don't know, probably about 1/4 cup of milk. And I already put the 1/4 measuring cup in the sink, so I'm not going to take that out. I'm not putting any sugar or anything else in here. Ooh, wait a minute. I might put something else in here. Let's see. Let me add something else to this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 last cup of mixture. Like I said, this is the first time I'm making this, so I'm not sure if next time I make it, if I will need to add more. Once it's finished, I'll see if I need to add more mixture and more bananas the next time. And what I mean by mixture, the mixture of the pancake waffle mix. So this is what it looks like now. Oops. So let me go ahead and add some more milk to this. Again, I'm gauging the milk. I can always add but not subtract. That means if this gets too, what I mean by if this gets too soggy, yeah, then I can't subtract the milk, and I don't want to add any more mix to it. I'd rather just do a little bit of milk at a time. But now I know it's really too thick, so I definitely have to get some more milk for that. So I'd say that's probably like 1.5 cups of milk that I've used so far. Or a little bit over 1 cup. You see, the problem with me is unless I'm sitting here making something that requires precise measurements, I just eyeball what my brain tells me to stop, then I stop and, you know, just keep going. So banana and pomegranates. Let's see. I don't want it too soupy. And I'm just going to give it a little taste. Perfect taste. Not too sweet. That's why I tell you, use your pancake waffle mix in your kitchen because there's so many different things that you can make with it. But I went for some of this amaretto. So I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of amaretto. All right. Ooh, God, this thing smells so good. All right, so let me get a small spoon. No, I had a small spoon here for a reason. Let me taste this amaretto. Oh, baby. Woo! This is good. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit more. Oh, so good. Hey, this is so good. Oh my Lord. I'm just rinse off my finger. I need to taste this again. I'm gonna put a little bit more amaretto in there. Yeah. This time I'm not measuring. I'm just gonna pour it out in there. Oh, Lord. Woo. Guys, it smells so good. So good. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn my oven on. I should have turned it on already. So let me put it to bake. 325. Start. I'm wondering, is this thick enough or is it too thick? Thin enough or is it too thick? You know what? I'm gonna drop a little bit more milk in there. Not a lot, just a tiny bit. Okay, that's good. Put this away right now. And because I add milk, got a little bit more of this. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Woo! Okay, perfect. I like the way, you know, I like that. I use that word so loosely. Perfect. But that amaretto, guys, it smells so good. So good. Pomegranate banana. Use this finger now. It's 1/4 cup measuring cup. And now I'm going to show you guys what I am going to be making. Let me get everything laid out, okay? All right, so, did anyone guess what I'm making today? You're wrong. Nah, you're wrong. Nah, you're wrong. Oh, how do you know? Oh my goodness, you're correct. I am making me some muffins. So, I do have these muffin cups, but these muffins are going to be a little bit bigger than the cups. Thought about putting 2. Of course, I'm going to spray the bottom of the container. But what I'm going to do is I am going to grab my avocado cooking spray, and I am just going to spray here the can, and I think I have enough for 6. So I'm going to spray 3, and the other 3 I'm not going to spray, if that makes sense. All right, so let's go ahead and get 3 of these sprayed. And I'm going to grab one of these, and I'm just going to go ahead and take it in one of these muffin. So this one, I am going to add the muffin itself without the paper. And I'm going to grab myself a couple of these papers, but I'm going to double the paper. Like I said, you know, trial and error. It's the first time I'm making this, so let's see. Oh my gosh, guys, I can still taste the amaretto in my, you know, it's so good. I apologize. I have no idea what that funny noise that I just made. So I'm going to double this. I'm doubling 3 and 3. All right, so let me get this container, not this container, the measuring cup, the 1/4 measuring cup. And you know me, I like to scrape until I get the, yeah, I gotta scrape, scrape, scrape. All right. Sorry for the noise, guys. I'm just throwing things down, and that was not necessary. All right, so let me move you guys back a little bit. So I have 3 and 3. So I'm going to go ahead and fill the first 3. That doesn't have a liner. Next time I go to the supermarket, I'm going to look for large liners. These are large muffin cups. It's not the average. So fill this 3. All right, and I'll come back once they're filled. All right, so the cups are filled, and I'm going to put it in the oven for 325 at 15 minutes. Yep, 15 minutes at 325. All right, so the muffins are done. I just took them out of the oven, and initially I did say I'm going to keep them in there for 15 minutes, but I had to go back and add another 15 because when I put the knife through them, they weren't done. So these are the 3, 1, 2, 3 here that I did not put into a little cupcake cup, and these are the 3 that are in the cupcake cup, and you can see the difference on how flatter these are in comparison to these 3. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take this one out, and I did double the cupcake cup on this one. So let's see. I'm pulling this off like most cupcakes, and I did not spray this. I probably should have sprayed it. I didn't spray it. So basically it's stuck to the cupcake. Remind me of one day I was watching Cupcake Wars. Oh my gosh. When they presented a judge with this cupcake, the whole thing was stuck under the paper. So good. All right, so I already went and took one out. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. This is so good. It's moist. So I'm gonna take a shower, make myself a cup of tea, and have one more for the night. Pastries are my thing. Oh God. So moist. So good, guys. Call that pomegranate. Look at that. That's so delicious. Anyway, my friends, make sure y'all come back for more. Alright? But before you go, don't forget to do what? Hit that thumbs up. Bye. I'm back. I did not even need to get those little cupcake inner cups. Look at that. Look at the bottom of this. Look at the bottom of this one. How beautiful. Oh my goodness. Let me take out another one. Look at the bottom of this. So I don't have to purchase anything because this is a non-stick. Look at this one. And I guess it's because I sprayed the, you know, gave it a good spray with the avocado oil, comparing to this one that I didn't spray. Yeah, I didn't spray this one, and it's sticking to the bottom of the, yeah, look at that. It's sticking to the bottom. So I don't need to use these little cups at all next time that I make them. But I'm telling you guys, go ahead and try this and let me know what you think. All right? Bye.